Hello everyone, and welcome back to another tutorial type little thingy I've been doing. If you're just now stumbling upon this video, this is the third part of a series that I've started where I go over a replay from one of my games. I explain my thought process, I explain what I'm thinking, I explain the builds, I give some tips and tricks, and it's a lot of fun, and hopefully it's helpful, and hopefully you guys learn a lot. But the feedback I have received has been relatively positive, so I'm going to keep doing it, and this is going to be a PvZ. I've had a PvP already or a PvT, so if you're having trouble with those two matchups, you know, obviously these videos don't explain everything about the matchups, but they do explain it a little bit. Maybe you can pick up some stuff to use in your own ladder play so you can get better in Starcraft 2. So this is going to be a PvZ on Antigua Shipyard. In the bottom left-hand location, we have myself, the Blue Protoss, and my opponent at the bottom right is the Red Zerg player, Pranayamist. Not sure, I don't know what that means. But yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoy this, and of course, leave feedback if you want. Ask questions, and I can answer the questions in the next video or something like that. Off the top of my head, I don't think anyone asked any questions in the last video, so we're just gonna roll with it. And so Antigua Shipyard, nice natural expansion. There's a nice little ramp leading up to it, so you can defend most stuff. So I'm putting my pylon on the ramp, and this is a little bit risky because, you know, you never want a weak point in your wall. Obviously, I'm intending to wall this off, and this is a pretty substantial weak point, and obviously I'm going to have to add another pylon here or maybe back here so I can completely wall this off. So my idea here is to Nexus expand. My probe scouted the lack of gases, running around as fast as he can. Don't kill me, drone! Backs out of there, puts down a pylon, just to be annoying, of course, trying to delay that hatchery as long as possible. I see the spawning pool, I'm like, okay, that's cool. His drone's not at my pylon, so I'm like, oh, wait a second. He's being cunning, and he's going to expand somewhere else. Can't let that happen, so my probe is running as fast as he can to keep the drone from making the hatchery, but I think he's going to end up making the hatchery. Actually, I know because I played this game, and he does. So you can say I called it, boom, or you can say, hey, you already played this game, you know exactly what happens, and you would be right. But that being said, the hatchery does go down, and you're like, hey, Axel, why did you let him do that? Because I'm bad. And you may be like, hey, why are Zergs doing that? Is that okay? Is that okay to do? I mean, that's so far away from the rain. You know, it's okay to do. Ooh, what? Whoa. Okay, I'm really. Alright, I'm going to explain this for a second. Behind this, taking down a Nexus, I'm just going to pause because I feel like I'm being rushed. I don't want to feel like I'm being rushed. And I have control over the replay bar, so I can do exactly what I want. Alright, so, did I see that? Like, in the game, I'll tell you what I was thinking in the game, okay? In the game, I didn't see that cancel, like when I was actually playing it. That's why I'm like surprised right now that it was actually canceled that fast. My probe was right next to it because I didn't see it. So yeah, I thought that third was still there, even though clearly all my vision is gone, but I'm just retarded, so we're just going to keep going with it. So, as this play goes along, just keep this in mind. I think there's 3 hatcheries from my opponent. And we'll explain why that's important in a second. But he does end up putting that expansion as natural expansion. And as I said, like, a lot of people have been going for the quick 3 hatcheries. And it's not bad. It's not bad. Especially on this map. There's nice little choke points here. And, you know, you can get it saturated, get a roach worn down, and that you can be safe from a lot of stuff. But obviously, you know, it is a little bit risky. It is a little bit vulnerable. Especially due to these conditions, these locations. As the Ling gets by, starts pecking away at my cannon. But the cannon warps in, and the Ling runs away. So the cannon will scare off that Ling, and we'll have to see how annoying he can be. But yeah, okay, so I think there's 3 hatcheries, so my idea is, okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get my Cyber Core, I'm going to get my 2 gases in my main, I'm going to rush +1, I'm going to rush my Warp Gate, and I'm going to abuse this with some stuff. I have no idea this is going on right here, so I'll tell you when I do. You can actually, it's pretty easy to tell when I do because it gets pretty crazy. Oh, 3 probes getting really brave, gonna take out this Ling. Heck yeah, this guy, he lost all his energy, but he'll get that back. He's chilling with his Overlord in my main. I think I go deal with that pretty soon with this Stalker. Oh, this is pretty cool. Okay, so think about what I saw. I saw no gases. I saw him take a third. I saw him take a natural. That's what I think he has right now, a natural and a third. So I'm like, okay. What does he not have? He doesn't have gas. So my Zealot, it can be pretty damn good this game. If not to do some damage, you know, maybe you can get some scouting information done. So my goal with this Zealot is to, 1, kill some drones. That'd be awesome. 2, freak my opponent out, make him build a lot of units. This is good. 3, get some scouting information done. So yeah, I'm going straight to the national expansion, take out a Ling like the boss hero that he is. Pro moving out, because obviously, you know, my idea right here. Again, rush out +1, rush out warp gate, get a forward pylon, and then go for a really fast forward gate attack off of 2 base to abuse the fact that he has 3 hatcheries. So yeah, my Zealot's coming in here. I don't want to deal with that queen. That's no fun. I'm going to go to the 3rd and do some aggression. We're actually going to go to my vision here. We're on my vision. Yes! Oh, so yeah, go over there. Oh, what the heck? There's no hatchery? Oh my god, there's creep in my base! There's creep in my base! And this is crisis management mode time. Pause. So yeah, I see the hatchery's not there. Now let's rewind a little bit. I thought he had a 3rd hatchery. Now if I knew he had canceled that hatchery a lot earlier, I would have been way more safe, way more proactive about scouting my own base. Because 3 hatches is relatively standard. If you're not going to go 3 hatches, if the Zerg isn't going 3 hatches, and he's on 2 hatches on this map, like he's doing something cheesy. Like that doesn't make any, like he's doing something cheesy. He's not going to have as many drones. He's going to probably get an earlier gas, so I would have been, you know, a lot more careful. So I see this creep. Now, what do you think? Like, what do you do when you see a hatchery in your base and you just now scout it? First thing, which I probably do, I think, chrono boost the heck out of this. Ultimately, warp gate finishing is the most important thing that can happen when you have a hatchery in your base. So you can actually warp in stuff. You need stuff to kill the Zerg. So if you want to warp in stuff, you gotta get the warp gate researched. So chrono boost the heck out of that. Second, cannons. Okay, I have a forge here. I need to put cannons right here and right here. I need to protect my economy. He is investing a bunch. He's investing a bunch into this. Obviously putting a hatchery in my base and not at his natural 3rd. He's putting it in my base, so it's probably going to die eventually if this doesn't work. And if it dies, it puts him behind 300 minerals plus whatever units he invests into it. Okay, also, I need a pylon here, and I need to put cannons here. I'm trying to think what else. I need to chrono boost the heck out of this. That might be a good idea. Get some stalkers out. I need to add more gateways, and it's about the time for that. I have the money. So let's see how I do. Let's see how I do in reacting to this, because I'm just now seeing it. Let's go to my vision and play. Okay, my probes went out. Oh, gateway. Good job. I chrono boosted my cyber culture. Cannons right away in my main. That's really important. I'm going to add a 3rd. Why the heck not? Pylon right next to my nexus and my natural expansion, because I realized, okay, you got to think about this in like a span of 2 seconds. You have to think about all this. Okay, he can move his roaches and stuff directly down to my natural and take that out. I need cannons to protect that too. Also, blocking off the front. That's important too. You see I'm doing that right there. Boom. Block that off. Nothing can get by. He can't reinforce from his main and natural expansion. That's important. He can only reinforce with this. So yeah, so right here, I feel like I feel really comfortable right now. You know, I put the cannons up immediately. This is walled off. He can't reinforce from his side of the map. I have stalkers out. I added, I'm chrono boosting the heck out of warp gate. Like, that's almost done. It's about 70% of the way done. I have a gateway on the way. I should add more gateways. I think I do, but we'll continue watching. But I'm not that terrified right now. I mean, I feel kind of chill. I have 2 stalkers on the field against roaches. That's exactly what you want. So yeah, I do end up adding on some gateways here. And I add on this gas as well, because that's how comfortable I feel. I also keep making those probes, and I add a cannon on this side of the nexus as well. So at this point, I can see how much he's investing into this. Putting his roaches, actually, it's a pretty cool move. He's putting his roaches in his queens in smoke, so I have to like go right up against the smoke to actually attack him, which would be a bad thing. So right now I'm targeting down the hatchery. I want to get rid of this. Also, it's pretty funny. Earlier on there, like he had some units stuck back here, which is pretty bad for him. So yeah, I have 4 cannons in my main. I'm warping in more and more stalkers. I think, yeah, I added on 2 additional gateways. I'm chrono boosting the heck out of my +1. So right now I feel comfortable. He's coming forward with his roaches. I got stalkers. LOL, you're gonna die. And again, I got these cannons. So right now, just focusing on targeting down that hatchery, getting that out of here. My zealot ends up dying there. That's pretty sad. My stalker's backing up. He's coming forward. The cannon's doing a lot of damage though. And I end up taking on the hatchery. He makes a lot of stuff. Again, he's just throwing all this away, though. I have no opinion. So right here, he's going to have like 15 roaches. So a little bit scary, but pause. Keep this in mind. Warp gate just finished. I have 4 gateways. So I can warp in 4 stalkers at a time if I want. My money is fine to do that. So he's coming forward, attacks 1 cannon. I'm like, LOL, that's not going to work. Get GTFO, yo. And then I back up. And I realized, look, all he has are roaches here, and I can just warp in stuff. There we go, 2 stalkers, and now he's coming with the stalkers. And it's just right here. It comes down to micro. Just don't like lose all your stalkers for free, and you should be fine. Then of course use the cannons to your advantage. Not the best macro here for me, but it's all good. Again, watch income tab. I haven't even seen it. I'm gonna guess I have. I'm gonna guess I have 34 probes. 34? 35. I'm gonna guess I have 35 probes, and he has 20. Oh wow, he's actually doing decent on harvesters. Okay, 40. Wow, I have a lot of probes. 47 to 43. Wow, he is joining up behind this. So he's trying to transition out of this. He knows it's a lost cause. But he still only has 2 bases, which is relatively important. See, all these roaches die. La 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 la. The creep tumor. Oh, I killed it. Nice. Oh, actually, he canceled it. What a jerk. And I'm actually going to go to everyone's. So he still has a creep tumor right here. Oh, and he keeps. I should have targeted this down. Not that it matters. Oh, he canceled it. So I can't do anything about that, which is pretty funny. So, you just finished killing off a Zerg's cheese. What do you do next? You counter and you counter hard. So my timing here is going to be as fast as possible. Like, I'm not going to wait for anything. I'm going to go as fast as possible. Might get an observer out. Actually, I know exactly what I'm going to do. But yeah, the idea here right now is just attack as fast as possible. He invested a lot into that. He's probably pretty weak. He realizes this. He puts up, what is that, 5 spine colors immediately. So yeah, he did a decent amount of droning behind this, but the fact of the matter, the fact remains that, ooh, he's going up to layer. Is he going for Spire? Again, like, this is my first time watching the replay. I only see my point of view this entire time. Or from right now, I only know my entire point of view. Okay, words are fun. Okay, so I'm putting this pylon down. You know, it's important to have that forward pylon. He doesn't know that probe is there because his Zergling's at the watchtower, but my probe was able to sneak by. Yes! And now I'm going out for the attack. We're putting some sentries. Sentries important, obviously. But look at the supply, 85 to 60, LOL. I have 4 gateways, added on 4 more just for fun. And getting an observer out. I thought about getting immortal, but I'm like, nah, I'll just put a pylon down and just attack with purely gateway units. Go to the middle of the map. He's probably extremely scared right now, shivering in his boots, shivering in his claws. Do drones wear shoes? I don't think they do because they glide everywhere. Adding on more spine colors. I'm just getting more and more units out. I'm like, okay, I'm going to go kill his third. Because, yeah, I'm like, he probably tried to expand. I'm going to go kill it. And then I get up there and nothing's there. So my zealots are like, yes, charge! And there's nothing there. That's awkward. So they turn around. I'm like, okay, now I'm going to engage national expansion. And think about this. He's on 2 bases. I'm on 2 bases. I'm a Protoss. He's a Zerg. Yeah, Zerg players, you always want to be 1 base ahead. He does have this additional hatchery, but income, again, way ahead for me, I think. Actually, relatively the same. He really droned a lot, so he's not going to have many units right now. Oh, his tech is real. Look, he hasn't even gotten speed yet. And he's getting in Hydrogen. Bold strategy there. Optimistically for him, if he can get Hydras out, let's see, he has 4 gases, 474, 260 minerals. He can probably get out 4 Hydras. Probably not the best decision, but at this point, like, there's really nothing he can do. Oh, he also has a Spire on the way as well. Really weird. 2 base. It's a lot of investment into 2 base. But yeah, I'm coming forward. We can fast forward here. Guardian Shield. La 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 la. Die Spine Crawlers. La 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 la. We don't need to watch this. Yeah, and I just destroy him and he loses the game. So, yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. Anything else I want to say? Nope. This wasn't as in-depth. This wasn't as long as, like, the first PvP and PvT. But, you know, I guess, you know, I'm just like, you know, it's fine. Just a basic PvZ. Like, this, I'll get a more in-depth PvZ a little bit later, but, you know, I think there's some relatively important things you can take from this. You know, how to react to Zerg cheese. When you see that hatchery in your base, what do you do? Do you counter immediately? Do you try to expand? What unit composition do you go for? Do you still make probes? Et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Like, what do you do if you see a 3rd hatchery? What do you do if you, what do you think, what should you be thinking if you don't see a 3rd hatchery? What do you do if you don't see gas? So yeah, lots and lots of good stuff in this video. Hopefully, if you liked it, give me a like if you want. Also, subscribe if you want. Tell your friends. Tell your friends this is here. You know, more people that see this, the better, because then more people, more Protoss players don't lose to Zergs who cheese. Which is fine. Like, I'm not saying cheesing is bad. Cheesing is bad. I'm not saying that. It's a strategy in the game. What's important is being able to react to it and being able to respond correctly, being able to defend it, etc. So that's going to do it. Thanks for watching. My name is Axel. See you guys in the next video. Again, feedback is great. Again, leave any questions in the little underbar. Also, I have a Twitter. You can follow me on Twitter if you want. Twitter.com/Axeltoss. See y'all later.